Now, students, I hope all of you have got what is FP. So, FP means the difference between two consecutive terms of the sequence should be constant. Now we have to go, we will go on deriving the nth term or general term of an FP. So first, how can we go for general term of an FP? Suppose a sequence is given in FP. It must have its first term. The first term of an FP is taken as A. As we know that the difference between two consecutive terms of the sequence or of the FP is every time is a constant. So take common difference as D. Now, for the sequence or for a series to be in FP, first term is A, common difference is D. Now we get second term is first term plus common difference A plus D. Third term we will get third term of the second same sequence, that will be equal to second term plus common difference, which is A plus D plus D, that is becoming A plus 2D. When you are determining each term, so you have to add common difference with the previous term. Now if you say the fourth term will be fourth term, that you will get A4, that will be third term again plus common difference, that is A plus 2D plus D, which is becoming A plus 3D. If I will say fifth term, that is A5, fifth term of the sequence will be fourth term plus D, that is A plus 3D plus D, which is becoming A plus 4D. In the same way, you can get nth term, that is A, that will becoming A plus n minus 1 into D. How it is becoming? Just check the minutely from the beginning. In first term, there is no D term. First term, A1, that is equal to A plus 0 into D, means A plus 1 minus 0 into 1 minus 1 into D. In second term, when the coefficient of the term is 2, just check. We are multiplying 1 with common difference, A plus 1 into D. In third term, we are multiplying 2 with common difference, means A3 is equal to A plus 2D, that is A plus 3 minus 1 into D. In the same way, fourth term is A plus 4 minus 1 into D. A plus 3D means A plus 4 minus 1 into D. When we are determining fifth term, we are getting A plus 4D means A plus 5 minus 1 into D. In the same way, if you go on deriving seventh term, A plus 7 minus 1 into D, that is 6D, A plus 6D. Nth term, any term you can say. 99th term, that will be A plus 98D. Similarly, nth term of the FP will be A plus n minus 1 into D. So now for an FP we will get A is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. The term used in the general term of an FP, A, that is stands for your nth term. This is your nth term or general term. Like A50 stands for your 50th term. A25 stands for your 25th term. Similarly, A stands for your first term, N stands for your number of terms, and D is the common difference. So by the way, we can derive the formula. The general for an FP, An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, where An is the nth term, A is the first term, D is the common difference, and N is the top number. If it is equal to find 50th term of an FP, by knowing A and D, now you can easily say A50 is equal to A plus 49D. 20th term, A plus 19D. Like that, we can solve. Now let us solve some of the problems based on nth term of an FP. We will go on solving some problems on nth term of an FP. Going to question number 1. For an AP, if A equal to minus 5, D equal to 3, then find A20, second one A30. The meaning of this question is a sequence is given in AP whose first term is minus 5, common difference is 3. Now you have to find what is 20th term and what is 30th term. In the answer, we know for an AP, n is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, implies that in first one, now A20 is equal to A plus 20 minus 1 into d. Here n is 20, A is minus 5, d is 3. So that is equal to minus 5 plus 19 into, in place of d you can put 3, which is minus 5 plus 57. That is equal to 52. Similarly, second one, A30, that is equal to A plus 30 minus 1 into d, which is come to be A plus 29d. The value of A you have got minus 5 plus 29 into 3, that is minus 5 plus 87, which is 82. So in this way, if the value of A and D is given, we can find the other terms. This is your question number 1. The aim of the question number 1 is to determine any term of an AP if first term and common difference is given to us. Similarly, we will go for another question. I hope all of you have got question number 1. Then we can go for solving question number 2. Number 2 is for an AP, if A10 is equal to and A15 equal to 39, then find A50. That means in a sequence, 10th term is given 24, 15th term is given 39. Now we have to find what is the value of 50th term. So how can you determine this? So listen, while solving some of the problems of AP, we may take the help of pair of linear equation into variable or quadratic equation as per the requirement. Here we know for an AP, nth term is A plus n minus 1 into d. Implies that A10 is equal to A plus 10 minus 1 into d, that is A plus 9d. A20, A15 is equal to A plus 15 minus 1 into d, that is A plus 14d. Now make it equation 1, make it equation 2. Subtracting equation 2, equation 1 from equation 2, we get A15 minus A10, that is equal to A plus 14D minus A plus 9D. That means the value of A15 is given 39 minus 24, that is equal to A get cancelled, 14D minus 5D, that means 5D is equal to 39 minus 24, 15. So D is found to be 15 minus 5, 15 by 5, which is 3. After finding the value of D as 3, now we can easily find what is the value of A. Here given 10th term is 24. Now A plus 9D, that is 10th term, that is equal to 24. Also A9, A10 is equal to 24. Implies that A plus 9D, that is equal to 24. After, as we have already got the value of D, putting the value of D, we get, implies that A plus 9 into 3, that is equal to 24. That means A equal to 24 minus 27, which is minus 3. So for this sequence, we have got, now for this sequence, now for the given sequence, we got A equal to minus 3 and D equal to 5. Now A50, as it is required to find 50th term, A50 is equal to A plus 50 minus 1 into D, that is equal to A plus 49D, which is found to be A plus 49. A means the value of A is minus 3 plus 49 into 5, which is minus 3 plus